Kudaba back at offense. First and goal for the Blitz. Pascasio right next to him in the backfield. Pascasio has a couple rushing touchdowns today for the Blitz. Kudaba calls the snap, running play right up the middle, and at the half-yard line, second and goal for the Blitz. We just begun play in the fourth quarter, second and goal now for the Blitz. Tommy Kudaba has been efficient today. 90 passing yards, a couple touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. Kudaba back in offense, shotgun formation. Even though we're at the half-yard line, we're still going to go shotgun here, as that's what's usually used in the AIF. Running play to Pascasio, right up the middle, touchdown Blitz. Note they're going to mark his knee down before he was able to get the ball across. So third and goal for the Blitz. Slow to get up, but he'll be all right. That's Charles Pugh. Can't have that if you're the Saints, but he'll still have a little trouble there, but he'll be okay. That's Chris Harvey, I'm sorry, number 95. Pugh is number 15. Running play again at Pascasio, hit hard. Charles Pugh with the tackle for loss. Fourth and goal, will the Blitz go for it or will they kick the easy three? And like high school football, the coach can talk to the quarterback on the field. They're going to go for it here. Fourth and goal for the Blitz. They lead 42-0. Kudaba talks to his team in the huddle. Watch out for David Brown on the near boards. He's lined up against number 1, Gino Trundle. Kudaba gives it to Pascasio, runs to the right, and he's going to be short. No touchdown for the Blitz. The Saints are going to enter the offense, but they trail by 42 points, and they're at their own 1-yard line. So they got 49 yards to go for a touchdown, and they trail by 6 touchdowns. They got to get all 6 here in the fourth quarter to get this game in overtime.
That's the first time that the Blitz offense did not convert, but it's pretty late in the game, 42 points down. It's going to take a long, long time before they can get back in this game, but that's a start.
You think Mike Oliver didn't kick a field goal because he's seen so many blocked field goals from the Saints today? He didn't want to risk it?
Well, not that close. I mean, the ball, the trajectory of the ball is going to be a lot higher that close than it was on those block kicks. But I don't know, Julia Harnsberger has been perfect on extra points today. Might have been nice to see her kick a field goal.
She's probably like talking to Mike after the game. Come on, I need my points. I got to get my fantasy stats up.
Yeah.
But I do like the call, though, because there's been a lot of problems today with the kicking game. And if they block that for a touchdown, who knows? Maybe the Saints would have gotten some momentum, but they go for it, don't get it, and the Saints are going to have to go 49 yards the other way for a touchdown. Flag on the play.
That's not a good start.
I think we've said that all day today for the Saints offense, Al, which pretty much states why this game is 42-0 in favor of the Blitz. And if that flag, fans, if a penalty occurs inside the Saints' own end zone, that will be a safety against the Saints. So you can't have any false starts inside your own end zone.
I did not know that.
The Blitz lead 42-0. They had a safety last week against the Lightning. Screen pass, hit hard. And his forward progress was just ahead of the end zone. They're going for the throat, Al. They're going for the safety.
He's about at the half-yard line. The top half of his body was out of the end zone. The bottom was in it.
And what's great about this Blitz defense, we talked about coming into this game, their 2 best players, Chris Muhammad and Calvin Gant, they haven't been tested, Al. There's other players on this defense that showed up. There's everybody on this defense plays hard. They really play as a cohesive team.
They certainly do. That's a great thing to watch out here with the Blitz. Let's see if they can stop them here again.
Second and long here for the Saints. Shotgun formation inside his own end zone, and he's going to be almost hit, and nobody was in the area. Will they call intentional grounding? They're not going to. It looks like he was outside the tackle box, so 3rd and long here coming up for the Saints.
And how about that catch in the stands?
Sign him up. Open tryouts next year for the Blitz, huh?
Free football.
3rd and long here for the Blitz. We're at the 10-minute mark of the 4th quarter. 42-0 is your score. Brian Pascazio and Tommy Kudaba have been the stars on offense. And let's not forget Joe Albano, who's been great on the offensive line, the pulling guard tonight for the Blitz. DeAndre Mosley has 4 sacks, and Ryan O'Neal and Tyrone Saunders each have a sack apiece. That's 6 total sacks for the Blitz tonight. 3rd and long here. Fumbled snap, and a lot of frustration for Barney. He didn't even go for the ball from the fumbled snap. He just kicked the goal in frustration. So safety for the Blitz. They'll get the ball back, and they're up 44 points. And now I might be going on a limb, Al, but this game's over.
Yeah, it's going to be called over pretty soon. It's only 9 minutes left. And the Saints are getting pretty frustrated right now. There's a lot of little things going on outside of the play.
We talked about coming into the broadcast how the Saints played them tough at home in that first quarter, but since then, Al, the Blitz have gone on a tear and have just outscored the opponents by a ridiculous margin. They won 85-9 last week, and they lead this game 44-0 if the safety takes place, but officials talking it over. They signaled safety, but we got a delay of the game as the officials are going to talk it over here. Timeout on the field. You're watching a broadcast of Chicago Blitz football here at the Odeum Sports and Expo Center.
Good job. The paramedics were never called for him, so I don't know if somebody drove him or what.
Did I say paramedics? I don't think I did.
No, you did. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Should I say it?
No, we don't want to announce that because we don't know what happened, but just FYI.
What's going on? Is it safety or?
Puts all side of the play. Safety. Penalty otherwise the play. 3rd and 6.
We're back at the Odeum Sports and Expo Center. I'm Kyle Smith. The safety is nullified by the offside for the Blitz. That's their 7th penalty on the afternoon. So Mike Oliver's definitely going to talk to his defense, Al. You can't have these penalties going forward if you want to win the championship.
That's right. If you don't have the turnovers and you have a lot of penalties, then bad things happen, and we've seen it on the other side.
Another bad snap. Barney's going to run for it, gets out of his own end zone. And another tackle for loss there. Pressured on the play by Mosley. Mosley credited on the tackle. In case you're wondering about DJ Barney's passing stats, he's not going to get a call by the NFL anytime soon. 5 completions, 17 attempts. His longest completion today, 4 yards.
You know, I would consider him for shortstop or maybe first baseman because he's had to dig the ball out of the ground a lot.
His center has not given him any opportunities to have consistency on this offense, but it's just been a tough day for the Saints all the way around, and once again, I wish their head coach, Mr. McIntosh, all the luck in the world as he had to exit today's game with chest pains. I hope he's going to be all right. Luckily, Elmhurst Hospital is the next town over. So field goal formation here. They're going to try to put 3 points on the board. 2 players deep for the Blitz. Deepest player, C.J. Woodford, in case it's a missed field goal. 4th and long on the attempt. Derek Baca, fake one, look to pass. And he gets past the first down marker. Kind of saw that one coming, as a field goal doesn't help you, but you need a lot of help because you're down 42-0 with 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
First down for the Cleveland Saints.
First down for the Saints, 42-0 is our score.
And they get a chance to celebrate a little bit, a first down on a trick play, fake field goal. But you got to know, that deep on the other side of the field, very difficult field goal and very possible block. In that situation, you don't want that, so you had to see that coming.
Exiting the game for the Saints, number 73, Vic Williams. He's a guard on the team. And there's Barney at quarterback, and now at running back, Gino Trundle for the Saints. Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the Blitz fans roaring for their team. Pitch to the right side. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and he's going to be signaled out of bounds near midfield. And number 2 for the Saints, Chris Netters, is not happy. He thought that he was still going and was not knocked out of bounds. Nonetheless, though, they call him out of bounds at midfield. 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter as the Blitz, if they're going to get a shutout, they're going to need another stop here, Al. But what's most important is getting the victory. But what we've seen from this defense, from the Blitz, they're looking for blood. They're looking for the shutout.
They are. That's got to be their goal, to shut out another team this time. But still 6 minutes left in the game.
Chris Barney at quarterback. 2 wide receivers on the near boards, 1 on the far boards. Wide receiver watch, Abe Taylor, one-on-one coverage. Breaks a tackle, hit hard near the 23-yard line. On the tackle, Calvin Gant. And also nearby was Roderick Harrington.
Great closure by Calvin Gant there, coming from the middle linebacker position. And the blocking for the Saints was only to get the defensive back, leaving the linebacker to come over and make the tackle.
Second down coming up for the Saints. Another low snap, flag on the play, looks like a false start. And a tussle there behind the line of scrimmage, as Charles Pugh didn't like that. He's playing offense now for the Saints, and on defense that had a little tussle there with Pugh was Nicholas White. Nicholas White hasn't gotten much playing time today, but he's getting it now that the game's out of reach. Nicholas White played his college ball at the University of St. Mary. He went to Bonner Springs High School. 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Saints trail 42-0 to the Blitz.
Here comes the penalty on the Saints.
Penalty's going to be declined. Second down coming up for the Saints. And the Saints are going to take their time. Charles Pugh exits the game for the Saints. 5 minutes and 13 seconds. If the score remains as it is, the Blitz will get their first shutout of the season. Very hard to get a shutout with only 15 yards of playing area, but the Blitz have a chance here. 5 minutes now, and the Saints still have not put up any points on the board. Barney, the quarterback. 1 wide receiver in motion. That's number 8, number 6. Barney deep. Flag on the play, could be a holding. Throws the ball up for grabs and throws it out of bounds. Great catch by a lucky Blitz fan as he shows his ball to the crowd. A little bit of celebration by the Odeum Expo.com logo. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to go against the Saints. Now exiting the game for the Saints, number 51, Eric Robertson. Usually goes by the name Eric. What I've seen a lot today, Al, is the officials are making sure they get the call correct. They're taking their time making it, like I said, holding against the Saints.
That's what I like about officiating in sports. I know you officiated, are officiating in baseball. I've done the same thing. Get the call right. Ask somebody. Pride is one thing. You think you can cover the whole game, the whole field, but you can't. Ask the other official.
It's not a call until you make it. So talk to your official that was near the play. If you don't have confidence in it, talk about what happened and then make the call. And they've done that all day to make sure they get the call right.
And they've been doing this. Good job by the officials today.
4 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. The Saints trying to get on the board. Blitz trying to hold them up to 0 points on the evening. Another bad snap, and then a forward pass. Another flag on the play. Great run there. Yards after catch by number 1, Gino Trundle. Flag on the play, though. This might go against the Saints. As number 8 for the Blitz, DeAndre Mosley signaling, yep, come on, it's against the Saints. Let's get this call going. 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 42-0 is your score. So far, 5 penalties on the evening for the Saints. That's actually just one more than they have first downs on the evening. Goes against the Saints, so the first down will be nullified.
And we're seeing more and more frustration by the Saints and the coaches because they're trying to get anything going here to put some points on the board, and every time they get a little bit of momentum, a nice play, there's a penalty.
As the Blitz have done everything great except the penalties. They'll hopefully work on that in practice this upcoming week. The Blitz have committed 9 penalties for 56 yards against. We're at the 3-minute mark. Sorry, 3 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. The Blitz lead 42-0. Offside on the play. Offside as the wide receiver in motion. It looks like it was number 6, Javon Holt, and he was way beyond the line of scrimmage before the pass, for the snap. False start on the offense, goes against Holt. Repeat, second down. 42-0 is your score. We're at the 3-minute and 31-second mark. As the Saints offense, they're not going to win this one, but they'd like to get some points on the board to have something to talk about for their fans, or otherwise it's going to be a long drive back to Cleveland. Cleveland trails 42-0. The song goes Cleveland rocks, but today anything is not rocking for the Saints tonight.
Second down.
Barney the quarterback, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers on the near boards, 1 on the far. Barney, and it's going to be a wildcat formation. Goes around, breaks a tackle. Harrington tries to actually strip the ball, but Trundle is able to get a couple yards on the play from the wildcat snap, a direct snap to the running back, Trundle, who also plays defensive back for the Saints.
We're looking at the entire playbook now, I think, for the Saints. Trying to get anything going.
They want to get points on the board, Alan. I don't blame them. It's a long drive back to Cleveland. Get something on that scoreboard.
You have to give them credit, though. The snap to the Wildcat play was pretty good.
2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Barney trying to get a touchdown pass here. Oh, that was almost picked. Harrington run it all the way, but just wasn't able to catch the ball there. And that's what they say, Al. If you can't catch, you're going to be a defensive back. If you can catch, you play wide receiver. If you can't, you're going on defense.
He was on it. Looked like he may have taken a step towards the end zone before he caught the ball, so that happens.
42-0 is your score, and we're getting closer to a shutout. 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining. Barney is going to try to attempt another pass here. He has over 20 attempts on the evening. His completion percentage is under 40% on the evening here in Villa Park. Trundle, the running back, Barney, the quarterback, 2 wide receivers in motion on both sides. Barney, shotgun formation, goes deep. 2 safeties there, picked off by Gant. Gant is down by contact. And they're going to change their mind. He's not down by contact. And Gant is going to give himself up on the play. Trundle tackles him. And that might just preserve the shutout. Calvin Gant does a little dance after getting the interception. Throws the ball backwards. Throws his arm to the sky. Does a little shimmy. And why not? You've done everything right today, Gant. You deserve to do a little dance for your hometown fans here at the Odeum Sports and Expo Center.
1 minute warning.
1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute. Sorry, that's for hockey. Couldn't help myself. One of the famous expressions if you ever go to a hockey game at the United Center for the Blackhawks. 1 minute remaining in the game. 42-0 is your score. It's been utter domination today by the Blitz. Ballroom Blitz. I'm going to play that on Rock Band after tonight's game.
Do it.
Woodford breaks a tackle. Go down, go down. He's going to eventually give himself up, tackled by the best player on the Saints, Charles Pugh.
1 minute left to go.
44 seconds, the Blitz are going to take their time, but you have to have plays that go for forward yards. You cannot take a knee in this league. So every play must be an attempt to get forward progress, try to get some yards on the play. 28 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
I like that rule.
Tommy Kudaba, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers in motion. Gives it to Brown. Brown's going to give himself up and go out of bounds. 17 seconds remaining. That will stop the clock.
17 seconds left to go.
Woodford is going to exit the game. Now back in, Booby Miles. And the fans know it's over. They're roaring for the hometown Blitz. The Blitz will move to 3-0 on the season. The Saints, an unfortunate 0-3. Tommy Kudaba takes the snap. David Brown in motion. Booby Miles on the far boards. Kudaba. Pascasio takes the snap. Gets to the 5-yard line. 10 seconds remaining. And that will be the last play of the afternoon. The Blitz take this one, 42-0. They improved to 3-0 on the season. What a game, Al. What else can you say? But I haven't seen them play the York Capitals. We're going to see them play later on in the season. But if the Blitz play anything close to what they played this week and last week, I don't see any team in this league beating them.
I think you're right. So far, they've been dominating here at the Odeum. We have a nice crowd here today. We're probably going to see more as we keep doing this every week. But now the Blitz goes on the road for the next 2 games. They won't be back until next month, May. And I'm liking what we're seeing so far, Kyle.
Yeah, their next home game is May 3rd against the Saginaw Sting. It's non-profit charity day. They're going to play the Sting a couple times this year. It's a pretty good team for the AIF. And what's great about this is after the game, the fans can go on the field, play a little catch with the Blitz players. What a game. Blitz win, 42-0. The Saints get negative yards total on offense today. The Blitz defense was stingy all evening, and the Blitz take this one a shutout. 42-0. The Blitz improved to 3-0 on the season. You've just watched a broadcast of Chicago Blitz football here on Television Villa Park Style. I'm Kyle Smith, along with my producer and color commentator Al Stash. Have a great evening, everyone.